we're there. Our faces are on the screen. So we were just talking about some cool stuff. We always talk about cool stuff behind the scenes, but guess what? If you follow us on social media, you would know the cool stuff. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So we're going to get right into this because we really need to get to this because this is probably, I mean, not that you don't name your episodes amazingly, but this one to me, I mean, it's on the screen. The spaghetti spy fi, just there's something to that that really intrigues me. So we're gonna get right to it because I want to get to it. I'm gonna give this right over to you, sir. This is all yours, Michael.
Okay. Hello and welcome to the Coldest War, a nightmarish journey through the intersection of crime, espionage, and madness, straight to the rotten heart of the American dream. This is episode 3 of 3 in our Italian The Gladiators arc episode. As Scooter mentioned so well, the episode is entitled Spaghetti Spy 5. I'll get right into it with a quick recap, but first, let's go ahead and meet our players, and then we'll jump into the action. Just give me a real quick who you are, who you're playing. Starting with Patrick.
Hello, I am Patrick, and I am playing Agent Gabriel Carter.
Oh, very cool. Next up, we have Marvin.
So, hey, I'm Marvin, and I'm going to be playing Sergeant Raymond Dowd, the soldier of tomorrow.
Oh, so cool. I like, we're keeping it tight, we're keeping it short. It's good. We got to get to that action. Right after that, we have Cat.
Hi, I'm Kat. I am playing Lambda 18, the human bomb.
Whoa. And then rounding us out, we have Nick.
Hey, I'm Nick, and I'm playing Zy 16. That should be 16, not 18. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, yeah, Zy 18 met with a bad end.
He did.
So, yeah, poor 18. All right, we got Zy 16. There we go. Okay, so last time you guys, a bunch of psychic secret super agents dispatched by the Hermitage, top secret organization, to Italy to deal with some nasty blowback as a result of Operation Gladio, which gave a lot of ammunition and support to fascist and neo-fascist organizations throughout Europe. And some of these were using something called the strategy of tension, which was creating a false flag terrorist attack on the city of Venice to raise the temperature and drive all of Italy towards a more reactionary political outlook. Thankfully, you guys stopped their plot. You destroyed Heaven's Tears, this mysterious Nazi created super weapon that was going to be unleashed on Venice. It was a close run thing. We had some good rolls that kept some heroes alive, but it was a victory. However, the mastermind behind this all, the one who is running the Gladiators, Domenico Dori, aka the Frog Prince, a former Italian frogman turned like fascist politician, he escaped. He's gone to ground along with his assistant, the man behind him, actual Nazi war criminal Dietrich Danziger. This former Hexen commando was providing the Heaven's Tears, was deeply connected to Operation Gladio and to Dory, and is also the real reason you guys are after him, a major henchman and supporter of Captain Cross, who is the one behind Zy 18, the one who was secretly running Harrow House over in Canada, the rogue CIA agent mastermind that you guys are trying to stop. So, as we start, it's been about a day or so after that battle, so you guys have all been able to rest up and heal up. Because you made a deal with the Ndrangheta, this Calabrian like organized crime group. You guys got all like the healing and time to rest and safe houses you need. And right now, so I'm sure you can go ahead and get through that long rest. Everybody's all healed up. Right now, you guys are in a private yacht belonging to Luigina Kahlo. who is the queen pin of the Ndrangheta, sailing south for Sicily. But before that, we kind of focus in on Agent Carter and going back to his past. Going a couple, not her past, my mistake. Going a couple years in the past, Agent Carter has just finished up her infiltration of a cult known as Dawn's Disciples. They were operating in the Pacific Northwest. Carter, you just finished it up. You've been brought back to the Hermitage. You're probably still a little scruffy, still tired, changed, of course, from this operation. And you're finishing up the official debriefing given by George H.W. Bush, who's been involved in the CIA in various capacities, involved in the Hermitage, and is now kind of listening to you finishing up.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to know?
Bush is like, at this point, he's been recording everything he says. He has like a notebook and a tape recorder. At this point, he makes a big show of looking at you and turning the tape recorder off. And then he closes his notebook and he's like, well, that's a good question. Is there anything you would like to tell me? That wasn't in the official reports, I mean.
In the official reports. And did I tell him about what I saw this Vakot being?
Do you think you did? In the official report?
In the official report, no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that would seem very much up the Hermitage's alley. Actually, no, it would absolutely be in the report. All of that would be in the report,
okay.
including what happened to her that gave her her abilities now. No, everything should be in the report. I was thorough with my notes as best I could be, without giving away who I was.
Mm.
Is this normal?
Normal in the Hermitage is a very loose term, I'd say. Might be, better phrase might be par for the course.
Wait, seriously? That's things like this, what happened to me, are par for the course?
In our organization, yes. So naturally, that's why some things have to be off the record.
How much of this kind of might seem like a silly question? How much this is gonna affect my career?
Well, that depends. I think the jobs, the assignments you'll receive from now on may be closer connected to the Hermitage than to the rest of the agency.
So I'm getting a desk job, basically.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I think you're going to get plenty of field work. It will just be of the nature of the mission you just completed.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Well, that's the kind of attitude I like to hear. There is one more thing.
Of course, yeah.
Now, we weren't entirely sure, but there were, I think, rumors that you had a family member who was involved in Dawn's Disciples.
Not certain of which rumors you're speaking of.
Yeah. I mean, well, you know how people like to talk. It's rumors, unsubstantiated, so I just wanted to clear the air.
Yeah, nothing of the sort. I'm going to attempt to lie to him to cover my brother.
Ooh, okay. Give me deception with advantage, because you've been truthful to him so far for this debriefing.
That's a 25. Rolled a 19 and a 1.
Wow. Whoa, very good with the advantage. Okay. Should get to a good spot on D&D Beyond. All right, so he believes you for sure. There we go. Okay. So he'll be like, all right, well, I believe that finishes up the report. Congratulations, Agent Carter. This case regarding Dawn's disciples is officially closed.
I'm glad to put this behind me.
I think we all are. All right, so we flash forward. Carter, you're waking up in your stateroom, heading outside on the deck. Everybody else is already out there. Oh yeah, I may have had some.
We appear to be missing a person.
Yeah, we have some technical
That person is Nick.
Hopefully you can pop back. Oh,
there he
there,
is.
yeah, he's returning. All right. Very good. So everyone's all logged in, all good to go. Okay, so yeah, a little error. It's fine. You guys head out onto the deck. This is a pretty substantial luxury yacht, all crewed by Ndrangheta goons. And as you guys are heading out, Wampus the Clown, your sort of not handler, assistant, pokes his head out of a nearby room and motions for you guys to come on in. Says, "All right, I got the radio working. Looks like we got communication set up. A little hard given all this, given the ocean and everything, but the signal seems all right. Come on in."
All right.
Sort of limp over because I got disemboweled yesterday.
Ooh, yep.
I mean, magic does its work, but even then, still very painful.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're gonna be fine, Carter. True soldier walks wounds like that just fine off.
Easier said than done. You're a robot. Sorry,
mostly.
cyborg. Cyborg.
Only mostly.
Did it hurt when you got your shit rocked yesterday, or is that just me?
Not particularly. Situations like that, the circuitry basically shuts down the whole entire system. I basically go into a coma. Don't really feel much of anything.
That sounds nice.
Don't
No, it
feel
doesn't.
anything you're in a coma?
Not at all. We get flashbacks sometimes of what it was like back in Nam.
I felt a lot of things when I was in a coma.
I can't say I've ever been in one.
Okay. Oh yeah, go ahead.
So, Wampus, what'd you find?
Oh, Wampus says, well, just got on the radio back to Venice. I got Dr. East over here, and I think the doc's got something to say." And he has this whole radio set up. It's the kind of thing you pull out of a suitcase and you put together, perfect for spies and so on. So you guys hear Dr. East's sort of happy-go-lucky voice creeping in over this radio, a little bit of static, and he's saying "Hey guys, just checking in. What the hell happened in Venice? The whole city almost shut down. There was all these police coming by. A bunch of people got arrested. Apparently they belong to some sort of neo-fascist terrorist group. What happened?"
We prevented a disaster from happening.
Ah.
We also thought we'd taken out one of their ringleaders, but apparently there was no body found.
We did find his knife.
That's not the same thing.
No, but at least he can't stab us with it anymore.
You just get a new knife.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. But at least we got this one. Maybe we can put it to good use.
Is that my blood on there?
I'm gonna analyze it. Is it Carter's blood on it?
I mean, it would be. I guess it's like a day or so old. Now, you haven't washed this knife at all? It just still got
No.
Carter's. Yeah, it's still got Carter's blood on it.
Why would I
That's
wash
something.
the knife? That's evidence.
What? Wash the knife as evidence.
Dr. East is like, look, Dowd, I know we're very by the book, especially since you're programmed to be that way, but you can go ahead and wash that knife. It's going to be okay. We don't really need it as evidence.
I mean, what would you know besides blood type off of it anyway?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I don't know.
Just please wash it quickly.
For just the knife, he did a lot of damage to us. It's unusual as something a knife like that would do so much.
I'm just saying, how would you know it's Agent Carter's blood if you hadn't seen that they were stabbing Agent Carter? I mean, it's not like you can figure out that much from blood.
Yeah, but a bloody knife is suspicious. A regular knife isn't. As much.
It's not as though they've mapped the entire human genome yet.
A what?
That's unfortunate. The human genome. I heard rumors about that. Some science mumbo jumbo.
I think at best it's expected to be done around the year 2000.
Dr. E says, all right, so speaking of science mumbo jumbo, I got a quick question. The Heaven's Tears, did you collect a sample like I asked you to?
Unfortunately, no. And Dallas wakes up.
I mean, Lamb, look, I didn't ask you about it. I mean, you're not really under my purview, as it were. I made this request to Dowd. It was so as long as you did your job, he should have done his.
Unfortunately, our primary mission took priority over, well, secondary objectives. It was too dangerous to let the Heaven's Tears just run amok. It had to be burned, sir. All of it.
Wait, so let me kind of get this straight. You had a sample and you, instead of delivering it to me like I told you to, you burned it?
Yeah,
Is that what happened?
Ray was knocked out at the time that I destroyed all of the Heaven's Tears.
You destroyed it.
Nobody asked me to collect a sample.
Ooh.
Yes, in the progress of the mission, the container holding vials of this, whatever is Heaven's Tears, was caught on fire as a way to prevent it being used against us and the people of Venice in an emergency situation. So, sucks to be you.
Oh, you're actually saying sucks to be you to Dr. East?
Yeah, he's not my boss.
Wow. Okay. I was gonna say roll
Carter,
persuasion to make it just a little nicer, but you're like see how nice you're being. But like,
I wasn't trying to be nice. I was trying to intimidate.
no. Yeah, you roll intimidate, Lamb. You can roll persuasion because you're not lying, but he's
Yeah.
You're sort of trying to like make him not make him feel better, calm him, soothe him. Okay, let's see how.
I'm trying to prevent Raymond from getting in trouble personally.
Yeah.
Because it's like he really didn't have anything to do with it, and Lamb had no way of knowing that they wanted a sample. Nobody
That's
told
true.
her.
Is it alright if Raymond helps Lamb on the persuasion attempt?
Oh,
did
sure.
roll-
Yeah, Lamb, you
it
can go ahead
did-
and roll with advantage.
I rolled a
17 is pretty good, though.
17, but let's see if somehow she does better than that.
I rolled a
Yeah, it
12.
could be. And you got a 12? Okay.
I did not
Alright.
roll better than a 17.
13. Okay, well, 17
It's still better than a 12.
Yeah,
It is, yeah.
both are better than a 12.
So he'll definitely buy Lamb and Dowd sort of excuse. He's like, okay, maybe that's a little bit on me. I mean, the Lambda project is always, I mean, I consider it a little bit out there, and that's saying something. So I try not to rely on you, Lamb. It's not your fault necessarily. Next time I'll make sure you're brought into the fold. And Dowd, you did your best. And then he's like, Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you must think you're like hot shit, huh? And it sucks to be me because like couldn't collect one particular sample. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guess what, motherfucker? You're gonna be like my little Heaven's Tears mop man, because I want a sample, and there are other samples that are out there. There's rumors of the place that's even making it somewhere in Latin America. I'm gonna start moving that thing up the chain of command, and you guys are gonna be like my grocery boys and girls going to the store, bring back a quart of Heaven's Tears for your old pal Dr. Happy East. How do you like them apples?
I love it.
Everybody's kind of swearing a lot, and I'm kind of uncomfortable with that.
Sorry, Lamb.
Yeah, apologies. I'm just getting a little heated. I gotta self-medicate, if you'll excuse me, as soon as this is over. As soon as this wonderful conversation is over.
Goodbye, Dr. East.
All right, enjoy your little yacht trip to Sicily, whatever the hell you're doing there.
We will,
Goodbye. Oh, sorry, Dad.
We will, sir. But if I may, what is the purpose of getting Heaven's Tears, a sample of it?
Ooh, that is a good question. What is the purpose? I mean, why did that one guy climb Mount Everest? What did he say? Because it's there. So that's why. And that's all you need to know.
Probably because he wants to create it himself and use it against them.
I mean, I didn't say, you're saying that like it's a bad thing that the United States has a sophisticated weapon that we can use against our enemies. That's true, I would say.
But biological weapons are illegal by the Geneva Convention.
Oh, there's illegal and there's illegal, you know? And Geneva Convention doesn't have to know about this kind of thing.
Oh, the Geneva Convention will find out it once it's used, if it's used. But I really hope that it doesn't.
Look, like I said, that's not my department. I don't handle that sort of. I wouldn't handle its applications in the field. I'm R&D.
There shouldn't be any applications in the field at all. That shit's nasty. Pardon my French.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say real quick that your department is to do what the fuck you're told, and my department is none of your fucking business. So now that we're kind of clear about whose department is what, I'm gonna go ahead and end this conversation and take a humongous bottle of pills that I've been saving for a special occasion because I am stressed out.
She like leaned over to Agent Carter to say that.
Ooh.
It's called flexing. I don't know what his purpose is either. I literally cared nothing about this individual.
All right, so Dr. East closes off the message. He's got uppers, downers. He's got a whole Dr. Griff. I would say Nurse Mildred, who is sort of like the assistant. She's the one who's kind of running things for the Lambda, or for what's left of the Lambda program right now.
Okay.
So she's more of your. I mean, you really have a handler, but she's kind of the one who is in charge of.
That was Twitch and playing an ad.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Rip.
Okay. Well, I know we're getting a lot of little issues, but we're powering through it. It's okay. I know. Now Marvin's frozen.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we'll cut ahead a little bit. After this conversation through the radio, the Corsican comes over and joins you and like invites you further up to the front of the yacht, like the big hood of sun deck area. There we go. All good. So the Corsican
I'm back.
I feel bad for
good.
Scooter tonight because our images must be bopping around on the screen.
Oh God, I'm sorry, Scooter. Gotta give it up to the man behind the scenes, making everything go smoothly when these issues crop up. Oh, he's on it. Awesome.
He's on it.
Very good. Okay, so you guys are all brought over to the sun deck. Corsican leads you there. Luigina Kahlo is like hanging out. She's got big sundress, big sun hat. Some of the crew is, like I said, bartender, full bar there, making drinks for everybody. Kahlo is like, please, as the American saying goes, wet your whistles. We have a little bit to discuss.
I don't have a whistle.
It's a figure of speech.
Well, alcohol can clean my systems a little bit. Who knows?
Oh man, that's amazing.
No, doubt's gonna down it.
I just have a Coca-Cola.
Yeah, the bar, they've got like tons of sodas, lemonades, all kinds of good stuff.
They only have
Oh,
Pepsi.
Oh no.
that's fine.
Always happens.
Yeah, it's
Every time.
just as good, maybe.
No, it's not.
Oh man,
Wow.
This is gonna
cola
be,
wars right here on stream, folks.
this is the coldest war, the Cola War.
The Coldest War.
Yeah,
Hi, Ram.
that'll be season 2. Pepsi, Coke. Okay,
Featuring Joan Crawford.
so Kahlo says, I've got a way to help you, and then return this time for you to help me. You understand?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
make decisions. That's up to Carter.
I can't really disobey a direct order from a superior.
Well-
Technically, that's you.
Carter, you agree?
Yes.
Very good. Your friend Dory, we know where he is. We're heading there right now. He's going to an old fascist military base in the hills of Sicily. So we'll dock in Palermo, and you can head into the countryside. I'll give you the place where it is. Generally, the general place where it is. We don't know the exact location. So you can go there and finish your business with him. Now, in return, the promise was that you would help us deal a blow to some of my rivals in the Sicilian mafia. Well, now that time has come. The Sicilians have a sophisticated smuggling network from the island to the mainland. They have established as cover a film shoot that is going on in Sicily. One of these, you Americans would know one of your Westerns. They are filming there. They film them all over Italy. It's become a whole trend. So this one, I don't know how much the director and the crew are aware, but amongst the extras, there is an agent of the mafia who has, for whatever reason, I assume they're paying him, arranged a smuggling network. So because of this extra, this is the perfect cover for a foreigner staying in Sicily. He's able to help move the drugs to Italy and then to Europe. So it is my wish that by whatever means you deem acceptable, this extra disappears. And, the smuggling network that he arranges ceases to be. We understand each other?
Yes. Do we know who this extra is?
We do actually. He goes by the name of Raph. I believe it's short for Raphael.
A last name on this person?
She's like, well, I think it may be a coincidence, but his last name is the same as yours, Parker.
Fucking idiot.
You know
You
this
know
person,
this
Carter?
person?
Yes, I do know this person.
Oh.
So I'll get rid of him, but I won't get rid of him.
like considers that. She's like, well, as long as the smuggling network is destroyed, then I and my organization will be happy. But if you can't do it, and she kind of looks at the Corsican who nods, I'll find someone who can.
I ask, does their entire organization rest on one person? That seems unlikely.
Oh, no. I mean, look, if I really pitted you in battle against the Mafia, you'd be here for centuries.
How many of them do you want to die at a time?
You would really do this for me?
If you can tell me where they congregate, I could kill several of them.
Oh, I see you said you were not in charge, and you said the man who is, and he is now shaking his head.
I'm kind of shaking it to the side, like over her shoulder, so she doesn't see me, or at least trying to.
Ooh, okay, so you're kind of like trying to signal this to Lamb, but not to Kahlo?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So Lamb, you see Carter giving the head shake. What do you do?
She points at her head to communicate to Xi 16.
Sure. What's up?
They want to see what happens to organics. Do you understand?
Wait, they do? Oh. I mean, it's fair enough, but it seems that Carter has a little bit of a disagreement with that.
I know, but I don't want to say too much aloud.
Sure. I can relay the message. So just give me a second and I'll switch over to Carter. It seems our how do I put this? They want human testing for Lamb.
I disagree.
And you're free to do that, but it's either these people or someone else down the line.
I think Kahlo says, look, Senora, I'm a businesswoman, and we had a deal. The deal was I give you Dory, in return you take out one mafia smuggling group, one for one. If you would, now you're saying you would do more for free? I mean, like I said, I'm a businesswoman. When someone says they will do something to you for free, I find there's often a hidden cost.
My current handler doesn't want me to do it. It's fine.
No, it's the matter is more is not related to our dealings at the moment. It's related to other things outside. We've also been tasked with. So that's why she was offering. Also, that's the saying, 2 birds, 1 stone.
I think what Kahlo does is this. She like nods to the Corsican, and then he gives you a card, Lamb. And she's like, you live in America, yes?
Yes.
There are things you could do for me in America, and I would pay you for them. So if you get back, wherever in America, you can use this number. And again, provided you are willing to render services, we could give you information, money, all of the amenities that the Ndrangheta could provide. They could be yours. So when you are ready, if you want work, please call.
Run it up the chain.
Okay. Would be useful for both of our organizations.
Yes. You must understand, I am not a person with rights. I am a created organism.
She thinks about that, and she's like, that is very strange. But I will say this: in Italy, we have had a long tradition of others telling us what to do. Lately, our own countrymen, and yet we never stop fighting to be free. So perhaps that is something at some point you would wish to try.
I don't have any desire along that line.
She kind of shrugs at that. Okay. So if there's any other quick questions for Kahlo, if not, we'll cut ahead to when you guys reach Sicily.
Eh, that would probably be like, well, so long as it doesn't interfere with our primary mission, as he downs his 8th bottle.
Oh man,
Hopefully it's the good stuff.
It's he's well lubricated.
Then I'm all right with it. I mean, it's not the first time we've had to kill people on the side for a mission to succeed.
All right, so you guys, the yacht docks in Palermo. It's kind of like August in Sicily. It's very hot, a lot of dust there. It's like right on. It's brilliant sun coming down, beautiful hills, the olive orchards. Olives in orchards. I'm pretty sure they are. But yeah, you get to see the olive trees are there, kind of this like light foresting in the hills in the distance. After stopping in the wonderful city of Palermo, maybe getting a bite to eat. This sequence paid for by the Sicilian Board of Tourism. You guys are able to get like kind of a rented car and head off into the hills where both the film set and the secret Italian fascist base is going to be.
All
right. After a little bit of driving through some like dusty roads, you arrive at what looks like an old Western town that's been kind of set up sort of in the valley amongst these hills. It does look like, the American West. The terrain matches it. And there's, an old saloon, these like boardwalk streets, lots of Wild West kind of buildings, little cemetery off to the side. The whole place is bustling with like film crews getting ready. There's a bunch of trailers, cabins and tents for the crew and the extras and all the equipment. Right now, it looks like it's kind of between shots. And as you guys are exiting the car, you do spot a familiar figure who's kind of like off to the side getting ready. It is Wally Donovan, the actor who was the method actor who was playing Don Grimaldi during your visit to Don Grimaldi's house.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, this Hollywood method actor. Right now, he's got like all this stubble on his face. He's wearing like this like big Wild West cowboy outfit with like 6 sets of bandoliers and like 2 revolvers. You do see, like, as you're going in, signs for the set, and you see the film is called $10 a Slaughter. So as you guys arrive, what's that, Carter?
I said, oh, interesting.
Yeah. He like turns over and looks at you, and he's like, well, hello there, amigos. Good to see some familiar faces out here. The name's Boone, Flint Boone. I'm a bounty hunter, or soldier of fortune, mercenary, and I only charge $10 a slaughter.
That's the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Well, Flint Boone, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, obliged.
This is honestly the last place I expected to see you.
Yeah, it's a little weird. My agent figured that, spaghetti westerns might be a good chance to get me some work, and you know what? He was right.
And they're a big hit.
Oh, you're certainly dressed for the part. And if Doubts allowed his disguise kit for this, he would be dressed as a cowboy.
Oh, I love it.
Straight out of Texas cowboy.
We all be dressing in funny costumes.
Yeah.
I'm in my regular gear.
If you want to. It's better than running around as a giant robot man. You know.
Carter's no time for this nonsense, I guess.
Carter is in a regular stuff, a pantsuit with a gun and a holster underneath.
So Donovan says, well, maybe I can give you a little tour of the town. Getting ready for a big shootout with this outlaw gang.
Look to the others. I'm in for that, Boone. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Classic shootout. Maybe I don't know, afternoon duel. Rise as the sun is rising. Classic.
I don't
That's
mind
what I-
taking a tour, but when the shootout starts, I'd rather not be there for it.
No, there's not going to be any actual bullets there, Lamb.
It's all blanks.
Yeah.
And then
Take us away, Boone. But before we go, I do kind of want to pull the others aside. As we're going through here, keep an eye out for my brother. I'm gonna describe Raph as best as best I can, haven't seen him for a couple of years at this point.
Yeah, okay, so you kind of pass along the description.
Yeah, kind of looks a little bit like me, a little bit older, but I would use the words hippie burnout to describe him, but who knows? I might not accurately reference what he looks like these days.
Well, he's probably not dressed as a hippie burnout if he's an extra for this movie.
That's true.
I don't know what a hippie burnout is.
That doesn't really matter.
Is that like Dobie McGill's friend with the bongos?
I guess a little bit, yeah. But probably not dressed as that though. Same idea.
Okay. So, Donovan, aka Flint Boone, brings you guys to the town square of this film set, where there's a few cranes getting set up, and there's a bunch of extras playing the outlaw gang getting ready, and you do see the director, Enzo DeLuca, who's kind of like a portly guy, who's wearing shorts and a tank top. Kind of moving around, getting things set up, and as you come in, you can tell he's upset. He's like, no, it's looking terrible. Looks like shit. The squibs, the gunfire, it's just not working. There is no verisimilitude to it. We need something more intense. And Flint Boone's like, well, partner, if you're looking for intensity, I think I just found 4 hombres who can deliver it. And he motions to you guys. DeLuca's like, you 4, you can do special effects?
Oh, no, wait, it was Dobie Gillis. Why did I think he was Irish?
Yeah, I mean, I can do some bit here and there.
I'm a walking pyrotechnics display.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
Sorry, I'm a walking pyrotechnics display.
What are we doing?
We may be assisting with the production value of the movie here.
Oh, is that a good idea?
Well, we've been offered up by Boone here, so who us to at least attempt to do something to maybe assist.
Yes, if you need a really, really big explosion, but it'll probably destroy the entire studio.
A bit too much.
It's a little bit much, yeah.
Luca's like, no good. Small explosion, only around this town square fountain area. Can you do that?
I don't have any way of controlling it to that degree. It's kind of an all or nothing thing.
Ooh.
That was probably pretty good at that.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, Ray can
Not so
handle that.
much with fire explosion. Well, I am pyrotechnics, but I've got one fire thing I've got a couple of concussions, which can make a big boom.
Well, I
You
mean,
want
you're
acid? I got acid.
I mean, but Ray, I mean, you know, you have a background in these sort of things.
Oh, of
Okay.
Crumble.
course.
So, like,
I know how to
Got
set up
this.
demolition. Sorry.
Okay.
Mhm.
I was just gonna say I can set things on fire with my mind. Is that helpful?
I look right at Lamb and go,
Is that not something a lot of other people can do?
Well, with your imagination, I think that's what you meant, right?
yes.
Yes, I imagine things catching on fire and then they catch on fire. Do you want to see?
I I'm going to say, Ray, you're good with explosives. You can probably figure something out. I don't think we ever came up with the cover name for Zai. Um, it's just Zai. I mean, hey, say it.
Yeah.
Hey, Zai, you want to help out Ray while we continue our little sort of look around the set with Boone here?
Sure.
Okay.
I kind of want to break off with Lamb first.
Oh, sure. Okay. So you kind of draw Lamb aside. Let's have that scene, then we'll see what Dowd and Zai are doing to help make $10 a slaughter a successful motion picture.
Lamb,
Yeah.
operational security. We can't talk about those sort of things.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he knew.
No,
Why did he
the
ask us
director
what we
does not.
could? He asked us what we could do, though.
Because Boone brought us in here and saying we could help, and he was asking what our capabilities were,
Oh, I'm
not our
sorry.
powers.
I'm not.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
If I
Just
mention my capabilities, then I'd say what my capabilities are.
in public,
Hmm.
your capabilities are not your capabilities. What you're capable of, Lamb, is something that the normal, I guess, almost not the right word, the mundane people can't understand and might be frightened of. What you can do, what Zai and Ray can do, that's extraordinary.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to breach up. I thought they were part of the operation. I'm sorry.
If one dude, this actor, just introduces us to the director, that's they're not even the actor's not even in on it. Like he's seen what we can do, but he's not gonna.
I mean, he's definitely seen me catch things on fire with my mind already, so that's just kind of, you know,
That's fair. That's fair. I understand. Just
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not good at being a spy. I'm just a gun. I'm just a bomb. I don't know how to talk
no,
to
you're a
people.
person.
I'm really not. I know that everybody thinks that'll make me feel better, but it doesn't.
I'm not saying to make you feel better. I'm saying because it's true. If I want to make you feel better, I play along.
Ooh. Okay. So after that kind of an intense moment, Dowd, Zai, how are you guys gonna prepare this special effects scene? He wants to have some gunfire going off to the outlaw crew and then like an explosion of dynamite.
Well,
Okay.
gunfire should be easy enough. Let's see. Magical tinkering. I can make up to a 6-second long recorded message, odor, nonverbal sound, static visual effect. I bet I can make something. What do you think, Zai?
Probably do that. I can make the blood look more real. instead
Ooh,
of just-
Luca's gonna love that.
Okay.
But I don't know how it's going to get picked up on a camera. I've never tried my abilities on like as viewed through a camera.
Well, we're not really doing this to star in a movie, just to give an opening.
Right. Basically, we'll see if my illusions are still look like illusions on a camera.
Okay, why don't both you guys give me a performance check, and we'll kind of see what happens.
Sure.
Oh boy.
If you choose to use an actual,
Oh.
ooh, okay, well you did really good there.
Did I really?
19, that's incredible.
Oh wow, I rolled a nat 20, which is a 19.
I mean, I'll say it's a nat 20. How did Zai do?
11.
An 11. Okay. So Dad, you're doing like the sounds of the explosion and like.
Yeah, that's something called magical tinkering from the artificer. Use. I can imbue a tiny non-magical object with the magical property of my choice. And I think non-verbal sound, I can make explosion sounds, right?
Ooh, nice.
Or gunfire, whatever they really need.
Well, they probably need a little bit of both.
Okay, so I'll use 2.
Ooh, okay. So you're like casting it on, Flint Boone's little like revolvers as he's like firing away. And the sound effects are just incredible. He's like, "You outlaws should have known something before you hired me. When you hire Flint Boone, you always pay." Bam, bam, bam. And like, it sounds perfect. Then the dynamite is hurled. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, of course, they're going to, he's going to speak, he's saying in English, and then they speak their language, and it'll all be dubbed in later. So, yeah, Lamb made or Cat made a very good point about how, the spaghetti westerns, where like everybody speaks their own language, and then it's all dubbed in afterwards. And also, I do know that they filmed most of them in Spain, not actually in Italy. Okay, so please hold your questions there. I'm aware this one they're filming in Sicily. Yeah, I think they filmed some in Italy, but I know they did film a lot of them in Spain too. Okay, so he's like firing away, and then like the blood squibs are going off. Zai's helping it like with his illusions. It looks like a decent amount more real. DeLuca's like, oh, if we just had like maybe one more little oomph to really sell this scene, it'll be perfection.
Is there anything like a wagon or something like that?
Yeah, they're like a wagon, like off in this kind of town square set.
Cool. Right when he says that, a wagon goes flying.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna make you roll for it because, like he said, yeah, one more thing, and then like you use your powers in this wagon flying across the screen. DeLuca was like, "Oh, perfection! There it is. The kineticism, the intensity. It's just what we need from this shootout. Perfect." And the camera catches it all. The scene finishes up. Afterwards, all the extras pick themselves off and like go wipe this very realistic squib blood business off of their costumes. DeLuca and Boone comes over and joins you, and DeLuca's like, "You have my eternal thanks. You have this action sequence. Well, it makes the movie. It's perfect, and you made it the way it is. So, is there anything I can do to help you?"
Yeah, actually, looking for a particular extra, a guy named Raph Carter.
He like grabs one of the roll sheets and flips through, and he's like, "Oh, I think he's one of the townsfolk over there by the stables," and he like kind of calls out, "Hey, Raph Carter, these people want to speak to you." So Raph Carter like comes around, spots you, Gabrielle Carter, kind of like, and he's he does have that sort of hippie burnout look a bit. He's got kind of like longish hair down to his shoulders and like a decent kind of a decent amount of stubble built up. And right now he's wearing like a bowler hat and like a vest and kind of a bolo tie sort of thing and boots. When he spots you guys, he looks very worried. He jumps on one of the horses that are there by the stables that are saddled up for the scene. and just like breaks it free and starts riding away down the road leading further into the hills.
Not
This
not
son of a.
even thinking about it, Lambda immediately chases him.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I'm gonna
Lamb is zooming along on not on foot, but like flying. Where the rest of you guys?
Yeah, she didn't even bother to cover up that she's flying yet. She just
Yeah, she's like zooming through.
yeah,
Okay,
she
where the
just
rest of you guys?
zoomed off.
There
Yeah,
are other
just gonna-
horses too.
Sorry.
I'm gonna
That's
grab a
just gonna-
horse.
I was gonna
Sure.
look towards Carter and say, would now be a good time to expedite the mission?
Not in public.
Well, our cover's already blown.
Yeah, look. That can be explained. That can't.
Fine, we'll get on a horse then.
Or just take the car.
Yeah, you guys go ahead, get on the dumb animals.
I'm gonna
Go
take
on
the
with
car.
machinery. Oh.
Okay, Carter and Dowd race back to the car. What is Zai doing?
How far away is he?
Ooh, what are you trying to do?
Uh, just a quick message.
A message. Okay, I think you're able to get one off. Is it to him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it. You have enough time to get one off as he like rides
Right.
away.
So basically, yeah, it's just gonna be, look, please don't run away. We're not gonna hurt you. We're just trying to, just please come back.
Okay, give me a quick persuasion check. Gotta be pretty high because he's scared. It's gotta beat an 18. I'm gonna say.
Okay. 21.
Oh, look at that, a 21. Okay, he flashes you, or can you send back psychic messages with message?
Yeah.
Yeah, he thinks back to you, and for some reason, there's no confusion in it. Like you get the feeling that this guy's been giving and receiving psychic messages like all the time.
Mm.
So he just sends you one back real quick, being like, if you promise you won't hurt me, go ahead and meet me on the rise on the top of the hill overlooking the set. I'm riding up there. Meet me up there.
Fine. And I'll basically relay the. I'm guessing Carter's pretty close to me right now, and just sort of do a link, just be like, rise on the hill, meet him there.
Get in the car.
Right?
We're not in a rush anymore.
Yep.
Okay, and Lamb,
yeah.
I guess why did you update her psychically?
Not yet.
If she's like farther than 30 feet from me, which I'm guessing she is by that point.
Oh, she's yes.
Yeah. But
I
if
mean,
she's-
she can move by spending ki the
Mhm.
same speed, if not faster, than this horse, depending on how fast the horse is.
Right. He's going, well, here, Zai, he was going at a full gallop, but like as he
Mhm.
kind of, the road sort of curves around, goes to the top of this hill, he does slow down and stop.
Okay. Well,
Or sorry, Lamb. So you see him like, you see the horse slowing down and then stopping.
if Lamb is within 120, then I would just do a message, just be like, Lamb, hold up. He's cooperating.
Thank you for letting me know. I was about to knock him out or kill him.
Yeah, I think Carter
Yeah.
might want him alive.
I probably shouldn't. You're right.
Okay, so pretty soon you
'Cause
guys
I was gonna
pull-
just knock him off the cliff, but it's probably a good idea that I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Raph has he reaches again like the top of the hill, sort of overlooking this film set, gets off the horse, and then you guys drive up on the truck. Lamb is already there with him. He like gets off of the horse and he approaches you and he's like, Gabrielle, you followed me here?
Yeah, Raph. Well, not specifically. Let's just say that people have an eye on you that probably shouldn't have an eye on you.
Yeah, story of my life, man. So what is it this time?
A rival mafia from whatever you're working from wants you in your network gone.
And you're working for him? I mean, look, I knew you worked for like the government, but like some kind of, are you working for like a rival mafia? family?
Favor
or
for a
what?
favor.
Yeah.
More of an alliance than working with them.
No, alliance implies we're working with them. This is a favor. They did
For
something
them.
for us, and
My bad.
we scratching their back.
I mean,
Quid
that
pro
fits you to a
quo.
T, huh? Whatever you need to do to get ahead.
What?
What?
Look, I, Raph, I, I don't want to see you hurt in all this. Honestly, I,
Hmm.
I know that we haven't had best relationship.
Yeah, I mean, that's some truth there.
And look, I kept you out of the official reports when it came to Don's disciples. Like, I made sure that you kept under the radar. So just like help me out with this.
You infiltrated and destroyed an organization that meant something to me, and you want me to thank you for sweeping it under the rug. Like, I shouldn't be surprised.
Do you know who that leader is? Do you know who they really are?
You mean the leader of the disciples?
Yeah.
I know it, man. In fact, this is why I can't stop my trade. And he like gets real close to you. They're here. Vicot is here. He's so close. We can bring him back.
He was using us. Do you think I wanted this? And I pull out my knife and it begins to glow bright. Do you think I wanted him to do that to me?
Hey, he doesn't ask what you want when he gives you his gifts. And you know what, Gabriel? What do you want? Like a desk, a paycheck, a pension, and in return for that, you sold your soul to the CIA, to the government. Vicot gave you something because he recognized potential inside of you.
Just want to protect people. That's it.
You think your government does that? Protect people? Is that what they do? You've been in the world, so have I, man. I've seen what they do. Protect people.
I won't say.
Go ahead.
Oh no, sorry.
Vicot gave you the power to offer some real protection.
And I'm trying my damnedest to do so. And yeah, the government that I work for isn't peachy clean. You know, there's no clean slate for that. It's a lot of red.
You work for the Russians?
What? No, red is in blood.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, their hands are covered in blood. But Miss, hey, by the way, I'm Raph. Raph Carter. I'm
my brother.
Gabrielle's brother. Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Hello, Raph.
I'm Lamb.
Look,
This is awkward.
Thank you. Look, I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Yeah, I've heard that one before. All right, so
whoever you're working with is really fucked up, and Vakot is not coming back. They're gone. They left.
You might be right about a few things. The VCOS's not entirely gone. I've been using the money that I get from the smuggling network, which, I mean, I also wouldn't expect you to understand, but it's just a little bit of dope. Like, I mean, the shit's gonna be like going anyway, with or without me. So, like, I mean, does it matter if I'm making a few bucks off of it? Like, I'm just transporting some stuff over to the mainland, and it goes up to Europe. Not a big deal. And I'm using the money to help bring VCOT back. I've got kind of there's like sort of an old military base, I guess, left over from Mussolini up there, and they have these like weird mechanisms. I mean, I guess they were doing some kind of experiments, and VCOT sort of like, or elements of him, manifested up there. I think they were like they had machinery to kind of summon him or beings like him. I think they were doing some sort of experiments with his kind, you know. So I've been sort of using that, repairing it with the money I get from my work with the dope trade.
May I ask a couple of questions? I know that you two are having a thing, but can I ask a couple of questions?
You know, I would much rather talk to anybody than Gabrielle right now. So please go ahead.
Okay, number one, everything that's going on up there, is there a weird Nazi guy covered in shark bites?
A weird Nazi guy covered in shark bites.
Oxy in his mind, shit like that.
He's like, I haven't been up there. I was up there like this morning, just kind of checking things over. You know, I did kind of get the feeling I was being watched. It was kind of freaky, man. Like there was some other people there, which there shouldn't be. It's all abandoned, nothing but like rats and dust. But I didn't really see anybody. They were keeping hidden, but I had that feeling. So there could be some other people up there.
Number two, what's VCOT?
Oh, you haven't told them, Gabrielle? They don't know. They don't know about VCOT. They know about Don's disciples at all?
No.
I mean, they must know that you got. They must know about your gifts, right?
I try not to use them.
You try not to use them. Oh, my dude. You know how Gabrielle can is extra strong, and she can heal. She can bring stuff back from the dead. She's got these. She can imbue, put kind of power into the way she fights. That's a gift from VCOT. And VCOT, I mean, he's enlightenment. He's the universe. He's everything.
He's a goddamn extraterrestrial.
Huh.
Wait, we're talking about gosh dang aliens?
I mean,
That's why I didn't bring it up,
She does
because
that die.
Yeah,
By
go
the
ahead.
way, Ref,
He's like,
how were you so
"Yeah,
okay with my? How are you
you've
so
been-
okay with my abilities?
You've been, and I can sort of tell, you've been touched, you've been changed by one of them too. You've met one of the outsiders. Am I right?
Not willingly. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, I guess VCOT and his ilk. I sort of suspected there were others. They don't really ask permission of us.
Well, let's put it this way. It wasn't his idea either.
Yeah, I mean, I get the feeling that a lot of governments were trying to capture and use these outsiders, take their powers for their own. That's not how it's meant to be, man. They got to be free, and they got to be showing us the way. And I guess there are aliens, if you want to get technical with it, but they're enlightened beings. They're they're Atlantis, they're Lemuria, they're like Nirvana, they're like spirit given flesh.
they're overgrown toddlers and wear their playthings.
Fair
Ooh.
enough. Yeah.
I'm
Anyways.
sorry, this is all above anything I'm able to understand. Do you want to see me catch a cactus on fire?
Please don't. We don't need a wildfire starting around here. Look. Raph. I don't care how you make your money. I've never cared. You want to do what you want to do, that's fine. And I'm sorry things went down like that happened with the Don's disciples. But the people that you're working with are real fucking bad news. And we need to get rid of them.
He's
You have the skills you need to go start your own trade somewhere else. Leave behind this mafia stuff. Head back to the US. Go anywhere, really. Just get out of here. Let us dismantle this. And you'd have to. I will never darken your doorstep again if I can avoid it. I just want to see you safe.
He thinks about it, and he's like, "Yeah, you do. I mean, that's what brothers and sisters are for." Well,
brothers and sisters are for.
Yeah.
You should appreciate the efforts that she's put in on your behalf. The initial instruction was to kill you.
Oh.
Get rid of you, as they put it.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, okay, well, all right, I'll make you a deal. I'll stop working for this mafia group. I'll stop running drugs for them. I will recognize that my employers are dangerous. But Gabrielle, I want you to do the same. Now, come on, I'll show you the base. If there's other people around, you can deal with them. But let me just follow me. And with that, Raph leads you up into the hills. So pretty soon he brings you to like this collection of old, rusted out military bunkers, all surrounding a kind of patchy field. And there at the middle, there is a ritual space. He's created a fire. Got kind of a bonfire. But as he's arriving, he sees there's like flames dancing on it. Raph's like, "Oh no, man, that's not right. I didn't set any fire," and just walk away. And you realize there's two things. There is a strange mechanism that's next to it. This sort of kind of steampunk, diesel punk looking radiator type device with all these gears and levers and wires connected to the fire that is starting to hum and operate. And you also see two individuals around it who are operating it and waiting, and they indeed are Domenica Dori and Dietrich Donziger. So at this point, we are going to cruise on into the battle. It is time for the map.
It's time for the map, Scooter.
Yes.
I will throw down, send a quick message. Scooter, we are ready for the map.
You've got to also move us to the map, because otherwise...
That's correct. I'm going to Roll20 right now.
Let's move us to the map.
Yes, this is a first, I think, for streamed. I know we've had battle maps before and a lot of different things. We had it's a first for D&D maybe, but I know we had our wonderful why am I blanking on the name? Wonderful Quiet Year game used Roll20, and we are using Roll20 right now. Hopefully, and I guess we're seeing it through Scooter's eyes there, or the screen is. But here's the battlefield. We have this map I created, Incarnate. Wanna shout them out. Wonderful selection of tools for making maps, and also you can get a whole bunch of wonderful maps other people made. And there's some like really talented folks on there. But even if you're not talented or not super used to map making like I am, you can make some pretty cool stuff. So down here we have all of you guys, again, using the beautiful art that my sister Jenny Panish created. Here is the fire in the middle where this strange ritual is going place. This device next to it that's humming and glowing. Yep, it's that thing. And then protecting it, we got the two baddies. Domenico Dori, who was looking very much worse to wear since you dropped a bomb on him in the water. He does have a new knife, as well as a nasty new pistol and a bunch of grenades. And also there is Dietrich Donziger, still bearing those shark tooth scars. And I should say that the pictures that I used for their art, public domain Wikipedia images of actual historic war criminals, who are the people they are based on. Like we got Otto Skorzeny, the fantastically scarred real-life supervillain is Dietrich Donziger, and then Dori is what's the guy's full name? Borghese is his last name, who is the real Frog Prince. So a little bit of history there. All right, so we're going to battle. On D&D Beyond is where I'll keep track of it. I don't think I'm going to do the combat tracker on Roll20 as well as D&D Beyond. So if you want to roll for initiative in D&D Beyond, I'll keep track of things that way, and I'll keep track of health and everything there. So yeah, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Okay.
All right, Lamb did very well with a 19. We got a 3 for Zai. Carter Dow, do you want to go ahead and roll for initiative? I can pop in what you got as well.
18.
I did roll for initiative, but apparently it's not sending yet. Got a 14.
All right, I'll go ahead and punch those in. Okay, we're starting it out. So the order we're going to go, it's Lamb, Carter. It is then going to go to the weakened, the weakened, but still very dangerous Domenico Dori. Then Dowd, then Danziger, and then we're going to end it with Zai. And there's also this machine that has to be dealt with. In fact, Carter, you can feel Vicot's presence like above that fire there. Okay, so we're starting out with Lamb.
How heavy does the machine look?
Very heavy. And it's like bolted into the ground too, so.
Okay, if it's bolted into the ground, I can't do a whole lot.
Yeah, it could be
I know what
damaged.
Huh?
Probably physical attacks could damage it, but I don't know if you could pick it up and throw it.
Yeah, that was more the thing, was pick it up and drop it. But if it's bolted into the ground, I don't think I could pull out bolts. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So there's Danziger and there's Domenico Dori, right?
Uh-huh.
She's gonna close in because she's dumb.
Okay.
Let's see. So, sorry, we're not quite lined up with the grid. I'm gonna press Alt so I can be. So at this spot, if Danziger is actually in this square,
Mm-hmm.
and Domenico Don is actually in this square, they're both 10 feet from her. Do you see what I'm?
Yeah, you can use that handy Dimension 20 tool.
Yeah. So, she is going to, as a bonus action, activate her arms as ghostly arms whisper out from her body. Both of them can make dexterity saving throws, DC 15. I believe it's dex. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and roll behind the board here.
Yeah.
So this is for, okay, so just beat a 15?
They have to beat a 15 dex save, yes.
All right, I'm afraid Dory did beat it.
No, I'm not shocked.
And now for Danziger. Danziger did not beat it, only got a 12.
Okay, then Danziger takes the force damage and Dory does not. It's kind of a saber suck feature.
Right.
So it is 5 points of force damage to Danziger.
Mm.
Now she will do 2 attacks with said arms, and keep in mind she's only moved 25 feet so far.
Okay.
And she has 40 feet of movement. So she's probably going to break away. So pop. As ghost arms reach out to Danziger and try to mess his life up. Okay.
You have to beat a 13. He's not super heavily armored.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, beat that.
Nice.
26. Let's see if I can... So that's 8 points of force damage off of the first hit on Danziger.
Mm-hmm.
And next roll is a 15. So, yay for him being easy to hit.
Yes, another hit.
So 7 more. So all in all, he has taken 20 points of force damage this round.
Oh, brutal. He's looking... sorry, go ahead.
No.
Yeah, he is not looking so good after that. You just like come zooming in, extend the arms, unleash a whale of blows. There is like blood running down his scarred face. He's like stumbling back, very surprised.
Turns her head very slowly to him and says, "They said I could kill the Nazi." Then she's gonna like tactically retreat away from Dory, who's scary as hell. So she can move another 15 feet. So I think that basically gets her to this square.
Yes. One, two. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Anything else from land?
Uh, that is it for her. You know what? Actually, I take back which square she moved to. She actually is going to be in this square.
Hmm.
Because that way, if Danziger moves away from her, she can attack of opportunity him.
Oh, very cool. Okay. Uh, that brings us to Agent Carter.
Okay, I'm going to shift over a few spaces, so to kind of run before everybody, and um, I sort of pull out a small necklace that I carry on me, and I say, "The coat watches over us. May dawn arrive soon." And then I'm going to cast. I'm going to do Channel Divinity, specifically Watcher's Will.
Whoa.
It should hit all of us since we're all in 30 feet of each other. For the next minute, you all have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Good deal.
Ooh, very cool.
And then I'm just gonna have my short sword and my dagger out, my sort of long knife and my K-bar. So I have some defensive capability against Dory when he inevitably comes to attack us. Bonus
Alright.
action, I'm gonna divine favor.
Divine favor. Which one was that do again? Just
I get an extra D4 on my attacks on damage.
nice.
And yes, advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Okay.
I'm unaffected by it though. I can't choose myself. I don't have enough charisma for that.
Aw.
All right. Anything else from Agent Carter?
That's it.
Okay, that brings us to Domenico Dori.
The scary man.
Yeah, very scary. He's going to open up with a scary grenade toss. I think at. Yeah, he can get Carter. And then this is going to go. He can get. It's going to get Carter and Lamb. It's going to miss the other
Yeah.
two. So Danziger will take care of those. Okay, Lamb and Carter, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. DC? Or just.
Oh, yeah, the DC is going to be 50. Let me do a quick check here.
I guess I got to looked up. It's 15.
Yeah.
I made it.
I didn't. I got a 6.
Oh. All right, let me just quick. Okay. It is going to be 5d6 damage. So I'll go ahead and roll him here. Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. Okay, Carter, you're going to take 20 damage.
Means I take 10.
Lamb takes 10 damage.
Great. He can make a strength save.
Oh, is this for...
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. No, I take that back. He's too far away.
Right, yeah. Okay, so Dory threw this. Now. Oh, let me go back to my... Still getting a little bit used to D&D Beyond. Okay.
I forgot.
figure-
I'm like, I think it's 30 feet. Now it's 10 feet.
He is going to stay put. I think... Oh, wait, sorry. Why am I doing his turn? Let's go back to Dory. Okay, so he uses attack to toss the grenade. He is going to... You want you guys stuck into that fire. So he's going to move over here. Is there a way to like get it directly into
If
the
you
grid?
hold down Alt
Mhm.
while you're moving it, you can get him in the square specifically.
There we go. Oh, perfect.
Welcome.
And I'll do the same thing with Danziger. Oh, that's
Yeah,
a great.
When the grids don't line up properly, sometimes it's just easier to hold down Alt rather
Yeah,
than
that
take
works
forever
perfectly.
to try to get it to do it.
Okay, so that is his turn. let's move it on to Sergeant Dowd.
Okay. First, Dowd's going to use a bonus action for defensive field, give himself 5 temporary HP. Think I'm gonna need it for this.
Mm.
Okay, so don't really know how to do this on Roll20, never did, but a 10-foot radius. If I centered it on, like, see where Danziger is? One upwards and then one to the left on that square. Should get all of them, including that generator, but not Lamb and Carter.
Oh, nice.
I think
Yeah,
you're
I see
talking
that.
about this spot right here.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's
That
Ooh,
should
yeah,
be-
very good positioning. Okay.
Yep, so Shatter right there. And for
Oh,
Dowd,
brilliant.
Shatter's like a shoulder-mounted grenade launcher. Just pops out of his shoulder and just fires at that
Oh,
spot.
Perfect.
So
Okay.
they need to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
All right. I'll go ahead and roll. Here's for. Okay, I'm afraid Dory made it.
Okay.
I mean, objects can't make Constitution saving throws. That thing's just taken full. Danziger did not make it.
Okay. So,
So go ahead. How much? So what is the damage for that one?
So anyone who failed takes 17 thunder damage, including the generator, and anyone who succeeded, I think, takes 8 thunder damage. Do you
I
round
think
down?
the generator might take 30, if I'm remembering Shatter right. Doesn't it do like double damage to objects or some ridiculous stuff?
Disadvantage on the save.
Yeah, they have
on the save.
disadvantage on
Okay,
save.
so just take full damage.
Okay, so it's how much damage was it total?
17.
17. Okay.
Or halved on a save.
Have on the save.
Right. Half of 17 would be
8
9.
in
8.
8 in
Okay.
D&D math.
8 in D&D math. Okay. Yeah, they're hurt. The generator it's pretty sturdy, but now it's like smoldering and crackling. Danziger's not looking super good. And you can tell he's looking a little bit worried. He's like shouting something in German to Dory. And Dory kind of like glares at him. And then shouts back in English like, "And here you call me the coward? Come on. We kill them here and that's it."
All right. That
Okay.
Dowd's gonna move. 1,
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
3, 4, 5. Here, behind this bush.
Ooh, getting some cover there. Okay.
Yep, that's the end of Dowd's turn.
All right. Brings us to Danziger. He is going to he's going to do one of his spells on Zai. Let me make sure he's over here. Actually, he's going to move behind here. Oh, does he get
That's attack of
opportunity
opportunity
attack?
goes off before he even gets to do it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the attack on him there.
So
Let's
let's see if
beat
it
a
hits.
12. Or sorry, a 13.
13. Let's see if it hits.
Yeah.
Because she did not use a reaction. Oh my, yes it did. And now he can make a con save, DC 15.
Oh, nice. Okay. His con, not great. Go ahead and roll that one. Ooh, he rolled really well, so he got a 20 on that.
No. I tried to stun him, y'all.
Did
All right.
you do any damage to him with that?
Oh, well, I did damage to him already. I forgot to roll the damage, but she definitely
Yeah.
did
Go ahead and roll the damage there.
So first of all, he takes maximum force damage, which is
Oh,
10.
unbelievable.
Nice.
Brutal.
But then she also tried to stunning strike him, which did not work out.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, hey, that's still a lot of damage.
Yeah.
He's looking bad. His scars are bleeding.
Yeah.
There's blood in his scars, is what I'm saying.
Basically,
Wait.
the ghost arm was trying to punch him in the brain, but it more like hit into his shoulder. That's how I justify stunning strike.
me see. Ooh, yeah, he can get Zai. Okay, I think he's gonna go ahead and get Zai, and he's gonna try and repair the device as well. Okay, so for Zai, you need to make a DC 15. This is going to be a Wisdom saving throw, so you do get advantage on it.
I mean, I get advantage on it either way, so.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, go ahead and roll DC 16 Wisdom.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 19.
All right, so you only take half damage, but it will be some damage. Okay. So 15 was the amount, which means you take 7 damage.
What type?
This is going to be necrotic.
Oh, okay. So, sorry, what was the number again?
Be 7.
7? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's using one of his nasty, like he is a Haxan commando. He's able to use one of his nasty spells and hurt you there.
Sure.
All right, and he's going to use his bonus action to try and repair the device. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and roll. I'll just do an intelligence check for him. He did okay. He was able, you see him like kind of fiddling with and working on it, and it looks like it's getting a bit more, some of the damage the shatter did gets repaired. Not super much, but like he did okay with it. Okay, that's all I think for his turn. Next is Zai, and then we're going to go to the end and restart. Okay, so Zai, you're up.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if I do that. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. They're all going to be plunged into darkness. As I cast Hunger of Dar.
Ooh, okay. So you're getting Dory and Danziger?
Yep.
Oh, nice. All right, then you do saves?
I believe it's only if. Okay, it's the start of their turn if they started in the area. Yeah. Oh wait, and if they end their turn in the area, they do. That's okay. So the save is for when they end their turn in the area, if they do. But at the start of their turn, they'll take damage.
What's the radius on Hunger of Hadar?
20.
I think you can get it positioned so it doesn't hit Lamb.
Yeah.
I think you dropped it there, right? Basically.
Sorry.
It's going to end up that they're kind of on the edge of it.
Yeah.
I can throw down a circle.
Okay.
What's the general outline of it, or how many spaces does it take
It's a
up?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius. Yeah.
20. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, and where are you centering it?
Oh, that's not 20 feet radius. That's 20-foot diameter. Like that circle is a 20-foot diameter circle, not a 20-foot radius circle.
Right.
Yeah. So it'd be 40-foot diameter.
AKA 8 squares.
Yeah.
So like this?
Bigger.
Oh, you just
Or
made
no,
it
here.
smaller.
Okay. Right. All right. So is this what you're? Is this?
See what I mean? It's
Yeah.
kind of hard.
I know. I'm getting kind of confused here. So it's 20 feet long or 20 feet up and down?
It's 40 feet up and down and 40 feet the other way.
Yeah.
It's a 20-foot radius. Radius is center of circle to the outside edge
Right,
of the circle.
okay,
Which makes
so I'll
the
make it a bit bigger
diameter
then.
40. It's
There
big.
we go. Is that too big? We got one. I know this is riveting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That should do it. Or no, 5 is 20, and here I am moving the whole map. I just want to move this circle, so it's even.
Oh, it's
God.
bigger than that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're very big.
Yeah, it's gonna be twice that size. I'm realizing.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but you want it like up here so it's not getting your friends. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll twist it like this. There we go. it's hard to get on. Here we go. Move it up this way. There we go. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I think that's about all I can do without.
Okay, I think there's a way you can draw this yourself too, so you can. That might save the confusion if you go to the draw shape circle.
Yeah, but the circle's already there, so.
Yeah, next
That's
time.
fine. Yeah.
That way, I like, you can have it yourself, so that you avoid so you don't have to kind of like dictate it to me.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm glad we got it worked out though. And it's a very cool spell. A good choice. This will help me too, because this way I know like who's in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Zai. Anything else?
Oh, that's an action. I think. Can I sense if the energy coming from the campfire is anything similar to what I know of Jairus's energy? Or
Yeah, I love
aka my
that.
energy?
Yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana. You can do with advantage because you know Jairus so well.
Okay.
See how you did there.
Oh yeah, that's right. My Arcana is +0, so 13.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it happens, but 13's not so bad.
Yeah.
You definitely feel a similarity. Yeah, VCOT is of the same. You get the idea that like maybe they didn't come from the same place, but you feel like that same feeling of like something from outside pushing into our world, like you felt with Jairus. It's the same here.
Okay.
That's about all you can tell though.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Anything else?
I don't really have a bonus action, so I think that'll be it.
Okay. Back to the top of the order with Lamb. Oh, before that, I do want to say. So at this point, the machine. Zai, can they see in like the Hadard area?
No, it's
Hadar
complete and
zone?
total darkness.
Pure darkness.
Oh, okay. So your friends can't see it either.
Yeah.
I was about to get into the rules of that when it gets to my turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
Well, I
that's
will
not-
say.
It's okay. I
You
will
sense-
explain how this works in D&D in just a second.
Okay, I'll say everybody, especially Carter, even though you can't see, you sense that presence growing in the bonfire area. So this machine, like whatever it's doing, bringing VCOT closer, it's working. It's bringing him in. So that brings us to Lamb.
Okay, so fun thing about attacking someone you can't see. You have disadvantage to do it. On the other hand, if they can't see you, you have advantage on the attack. That causes it to balance out and become a straight roll.
Okay. I
Basically,
like
what
that.
this means is none of us can do anything at advantage or disadvantage in terms of attacks on these folks. We know where they were when this went down, so we know where they still are. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay.
It's darkness rules are very weird in D&D, but that is how it works.
Yeah.
So she is going to move to this space. Oh, I have the ruler up. She will move to this space. She's not even talking, and I just remembered I have to do Alt. There we go. And she is going to attack Dietrich Stanziger again.
All right.
So let's do the first attack. She has a very distinct plan for what she wants to do to him.
Okay. Has to beat a 13.
Yep. That oddly enough did not. Sometimes she just doesn't do well.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's all right. Don't you get more than one?
I do. I get a
Yeah.
whole lot. I'm a monk.
Ooh, that definitely hits.
Okay, so
24.
that hit. Great.
Oh, man.
So first of all, let's do the damage. I'm going to cover that first this time. So it's 9 points of force damage. Now, if he's still alive, he can make a con save.
Okay, I'm gonna have him do that con save. He's in darkness, so it's hard to get a look at him. Let me go ahead and roll the con for him.
Mhm.
Ooh, he did very well with a 20 total.
I swear to God, this never works.
He did roll like a 19, so
The
Alright.
guy supposedly bad at con saves. He's been making every
It's
single con
because
save.
Michael first announced like he's bad at con saves, and now he's
He gets a
gonna be-
+1 to it, and he rolled a 19. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, just don't set me up for this disappointment, Michael.
Sometimes the dice don't want it.
Yeah, well,
you
the
still
dice
did-
can the dice can deal with it because she still gets another attack.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, one more attack. This is her bonus action attack. She really wanted to move over to the next guy, you know. How about a natural 20? How about
Nice.
that?
Oh, incredible. Okay, go ahead and roll the damage.
All right, that is 14 points of force damage on him.
Okay, so you can't see what's going on in there, but you hear bone break. You hear that loud, terrible crack. You sense so much blood on your side. Can you feel through those limbs? By the way, before
Yeah,
I
she
try to
can
make
feel
this
through the
medical.
limbs.
Okay, you feel like blood coating your knuckles, the tendrils there, and you hear something plop into the ground.
She looks at Agent Carter. I believe I've killed a Nazi.
Eee.
Yeah, he is definitely. Well, you'll see. You'll see. Okay.
Oh, well, I was gonna possibly have him make a con save, but if he's dead, I'm not.
Yeah,
going
he's
to.
in no position to make a con save.
Okay. She does have movement, and she is
Mhm.
not going to stick around where Domenico Dori might emerge from. She does say to Zai, like, Zai, I think that needs to get to the machine. It's really, and it's about that loud. She probably
Ooh.
isn't even heard.
Oh, well, I think you can. Zaya is able to psychically pick it up too.
Yeah, that's where
Anything
she is.
else land?
No, that's it. That was a action, bonus action, and not full movement, but enough.
Okay. Agent Carter.
From the dream that I experienced a while back ago, did Vakot want to come back, or is he being
Vakot-
dragged back?
He is sort of being dragged back, and he's like, you get the feeling like he didn't want to be used. Maybe he wanted to come back, but like not in this way.
Not like this. Okay.
Yeah,
So
he
then
doesn't want
I
to be
feel
like used and trapped by this device they've got there.
then getting rid of it is a big thing. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
rush up and I'm gonna attack where I think Dory went, or he was last seen.
Okay, he's there because it hasn't been his turn yet.
Just trying to keep him distracted so they can deal with this machine. I'm gonna use both my attacks and my bonus action to just attempt to cut through him.
Okay, have to beat a 16.
Okay, first attack. It's a 19 to hit.
Ooh, definitely hits.
I'm going to pump in a second level Divine Smite on this.
Oh, just right. The best part of Paladins. Please do.
I'm just going to throw as much damage as I can at him.
All right, so we got 5 from that. I'll go ahead and punch that in. And then how much Divine Smite damage?
12. So 17 for the first attack.
Okay.
Oh, and the extra D4 from the Divine Weapon.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and roll that. I'll punch that in.
So much damage. 3 more Radiant.
Okay, go ahead and do the second attack.
It's only a 9.
Ooh, that one does miss.
Bonus action Dagger.
Oh, nice. Okay.
A natural 20.
Oh, man.
And I'll
Okay.
put another Divine Smite in for that one.
Oh, unbelievable. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Another second level one. I'm burning my high level stuff right now to make sure this guy goes down.
Well, it does hit
Okay.
like a Mack truck.
He does.
Yeah. How much does the dagger do?
The dagger itself
Wow.
only does 2 points damage.
Okay. And the divine smite?
Yes.
And the favor that I also get on this. I'm just gonna double the dice.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Oh boy.
34
Nice.
points of damage.
When you
Okay.
divine smite on a crit, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, were you just attacking into the darkness?
I was attacking the
Oh,
darkness.
Were you attacking the
you
darkness?
attacked it. Wow, we did it, guys. Dead alewives. Yeah, you attacked. I attacked the darkness. Well, guess what? You killed the darkness.
Yeah,
That was-
oh, sorry. As I throw the dagger, I'm like, "That's for fucking yesterday, asshole."
He had 34 left, and you just did that last one.
Ah,
How much was it? 34. Yeah, you
34.
you just did it. So yeah, he's like at the edge, and like you feel your first blow just like guts him and gets him open. You feel him like struggling, trying to raise his knife, and then like you just like rush the dagger up. You feel the energy of Vicot surging through it, and you just gouge it like right into his chest, getting to his innards. As you're pulling it back, his body kind of comes with it, and he's like just staring up at you as you have the knife wedged in there.
Can I push his body back in for the tentacles to take?
Yeah, but he just like looks up at you, and as his like life's blood's running out. He's like, "You really think you've won?"
No, but I did for today. Enjoy the stars and the tentacles, I guess.
Nice. You hurl him back in.
Yeah, the fun thing about this particular spell is if they're in there at the start of their turn, they fail a death save, and if they're in there at the end of the turn, they fail another death save.
Wow.
Yep.
And they also
Not-
make a death save during their turn, so if they fail that too, then they're just gonna die.
Okay, well, he's not really of the death saving type, I guess. So
Yeah, I mean th're NPCs, but still.
Yeah.
but yeah, this is a good spell. All right, Carter. Anything else? I mean, well, I'm gonna go to Dowd next. It's gonna be his turn. And,
Yeah, that's it for me.
okay, so Dory breathes his last. Sergeant Dowd, you still hear this machine whining along. It's still like pulling Vicot out of into our dimension and trapping him. And Dory's dead. Danziger, you feel is like probably really close to death. So what is Dowd doing?
okay. So Dowd is going to head up to that machine as much as he can. Bonus action, he's going to use his Misty Step.
Nice.
Misty Step is to a point you can see.
Dang. Let's see where I can move that. One,
Ooh, you could
two,
be right at the
three,
edge.
4, 5, and then a point I could see. So could I Misty Step here? I still got one square movement.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I mean,
And
you
again,
can
this is a machine that's bolted into the ground, so you know where it is. Like it can't move.
Right. And I have one more square movement, so I should be able to reach the machine right here.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Now Dowd's like, it's too damn dark. How am I supposed to see what I'm doing? Well, he is going to try and shut this thing off before it gets any worse, so don't know if I have advantage or disadvantage or anything though.
Oh, I mean, it is a machine, so it can't like dodge you. I don't think you get advantage on it. I would just say you roll as normal.
Okay.
Are you using like an attack on it, or are you trying to dismantle it?
Dismantle it. I know it's some occult thing.
Might be
Okay.
hard to do without seeing.
You could use Arcana, Intelligence for this one too.
Okay. So Dowd's gonna go into his database of occults and see what exactly he needs to do to shut this thing off. 15.
Ooh, okay. I would say with the 15, you figure out something that might be able to do it. Some like you've seen like the U.S. Army back or when the OSS was fighting World War II, they encountered machines like this in certain fascist, Nazi, and Imperial Japanese bases that could like bring in outside beings and capture them. And naturally, OSS got all that technology themselves afterwards. So you think so your data banks have a good amount of stuff in here to work with this. So
Okay.
yeah, with the 15, you were able to, you're pretty sure, disable this machine.
So, with a well-educated guess, now it's going to press this button.
Okay. You see the machine. Oh, Lamb, real quick. Or not real quick.
Whenever
just-
Danziger's turn is, he takes a lot of damage. If he's not dead, he's gonna be dead.
Right. Well, here's the thing. Or actually, Zai, are you keeping Arms of Hadar up? Or not? Is it Arms or Hunger?
This is Hunger.
Hunger of Hadar.
You're muted, by the way.
I am muted. Yeah, this is Hunger. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm last, so his turn would have gone before me. So, and I'm pretty sure I can't.
You can drop concentration at any time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll make it easier on Dowd. I'll drop it.
Thank you.
Oh,
Didn't
nice.
know which
Okay.
button to push.
So when it lifts up, you do see a lot of blood. And you see an eye lying on the ground as if punched out, like an eye was removed. But you do not see a body.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, he definitely.
Lamb immediately has a seizure. That's how frustrated Lamb is.
Okay.
Anyone know any medical techniques? Help her out a little bit.
Carter does have the machine. He can calm it down.
I was going to use the machine. As soon as I see you're going to seizure, I hand it in my pocket. Not pulling it out, but double checking to hit the right button to try to aid her on calming down.
Okay. So as you're pressing this button, and as you are, as Lamb is starting to go into the seizure, something else happens. A presence comes out of that fire. The machine has stopped working, but you still see this glowing, this crackling green energy bursting forth. These sparks and this steam rushing up, and you see Vicot, this vaguely human outline of energy appearing there above the fire. And Vicot looks at all of you, and especially at you, Carter, and says, "You have served me well."
I didn't do it for you.
I understand. There is another who needs your help. He looks over at Lamb. So when the machine has gone into effect, are you still are you like conscious right now, or the seizure still kind of like through you?
She's conscious. It's just she didn't get to see him die because of the darkness, which was frustrated, and then the body was gone, and that's enough to short her out.
Ooh,
But she
okay.
was already very frustrated, and then that he was gone. Just frustration can trigger these seizures. We've talked about that. She's that frustrated.
Right. Okay. Vicot says, "You will get your chance. All of you will. But you need to go somewhere else. There's another who is in need of you." Then he looks over at you, Zai, and says, "You are his child. And now he needs you. Go to the righteous colony. You will find answers. And if you have a desire to destroy, then that place you can destroy." And with that, all of you guys leave Sicily. You are teleported away. The world around you crackles with electricity. You leave the Earth completely. You are carried somewhere else. You are lost in this blistering blaze of green crackling sparks and smoke. When it's over, you're stumbling, you're lying on the ground, you're on your back. You are surrounded by jungle palm trees. There's like a rainforest creek running by this river. You hear like howler monkeys going off, some parrots maybe flying by, and you realize you've traveled all the way across the world. You're in a whole other place. You're not sure what country it is. It's somewhere in some jungle. Dowd, it's not Vietnam though. You're able to. I mean, you would recognize if it was for sure. It's not Southeast Asia, wherever it is. And you know that wherever it is, VCOT sent you there for a purpose.
And Dad's ready to go off like, now wait one gosh darn minute. I am not taking orders from no extraterrestrial. Where
Ray,
the
calm
hell
down.
are we?
Lamb.
I mean, she might have gone supernova during the. This was a lot of time. This is a note.
Okay. Well, Carter was using the machine, his device to control the seizure, though.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that actually happened or not. I've been waiting to find out if it worked.
Ooh. Okay. Well, wondering. I mean, the teleportation happened instantaneously.
Yeah. But there's like a whole speech and everything, so just
Right.
I don't know how much of it Lamb even picked up on. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, we're at 9 o'clock here. I think when we pick up, we're gonna roll to see if Carter can get Lamb's seizure under control. They may have to fill you in a little bit about it. But psychic words, it was conveyed through the mind as well.
I mean, can we do it now so I'm not just sitting on it for 2 weeks?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't mind that. All right. Yeah, go ahead, Carter.
It'd be Lamb, wouldn't it? Lamb with advantage.
Yeah, Lamb
the
with
roll?
advantage to try
Yeah,
and
I
control
think
the seizure.
we've been doing a con save, right?
Yes.
Damn. My ability won't help.
She didn't make it. It's a 14.
Ooh, okay. No, I like this. What was the first level of damage your friends would take, I'm afraid, from this?
Well, it's anybody within 10 feet first, and then it starts expanding out rapidly.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I mean,
the
you were
first
kind
layer
of-
of damage is basically the shatter spell except force damage.
Okay.
She wasn't within 10 feet of anybody.
Yes,
when it
you were.
started.
Yes, you were. Doubt's right there.
Oh yeah, Dad was next to her.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, I don't have the shatter spell pulled up, but I think you know how much damage it does.
I'll
Yeah.
check it out right here. Yeah, Shatter, it does
3d8.
3d8.
thunder.
Yeah, in this case it's force though.
Okay, so what does he have to be?
The con save, if we're gonna use her general DC, would be 15.
Okay, go ahead and roll down.
8.
Take 15 points of force damage.
Ooh, okay. Let's
Oh.
hope this whole team is not torn apart by some bad rolls here.
Alright, still up.
Okay. Well, I kind of like where this is putting you because we'll talk about the next arc is going to be, so it does sort of fit it. Okay, Lamb, go ahead and roll one more time to control the seizure. With
Okay.
advantage because Carter's helping you.
Yeah.
Even after this crazy teleportation.
Yeah, she still didn't make it. Wait, did it not add? Oh no, it did.
Mhm.
Wait, should have been 12 plus 2, but still, that's still a 14, so no.
Okay. I think Dowd can probably move like at this
What I
point.
get for doing a bit.
Yeah, Dowd, you can move away at this point, I'm sure.
Right. I do have one thing for Lamb, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so Dowd's gonna look at Lamb and it's like, Do you want me to move you away?
She can't really respond.
Dang.
She's having a seizure.
All right. So, in that case, Dell's gonna look at Carter. Should I
Right.
move her away?
Do it.
All right. No, you can make a con save if you want, or you can just let the vortex warp happen.
Con says you don't have a choice, so I'll have to do it, and this is probably when it'll roll well, because fuck my life. Hey, Kat, you wanted to do a bit. Yeah, I did. Why? Yep. Funny.
Son of a bitch. All right. So Dell's trying to move her, but everything's a bit too unstable to get a decent lock on her.
Oh, unbelievable.
Dang it.
Okay. Lamb, go ahead and roll one more time for the to stop the seizure.
I'm guessing that Dowd moved far enough away that, like, it's not
Yeah.
caught to him yet. but
Yeah,
we're
Dowd
getting into
probably
the very
himself moved
bad
away from-
territory soon.
Yeah, he'll need to move 10, so.
Here comes the advantage. There we go. Okay, 19.
All
Okay.
right. With that, the seizure has faded. Did hurt your friends a bit. You shredded some jungle for sure.
Yeah,
Tore
Yeah, I'd
apart.
imagine
lots of
there's-
tree-
like a little crater she's in already.
Yeah, made it. Put a crater in some of that jungle soil, and perhaps even worse. If there were like anybody observing from the air or from a distance, people definitely saw that. So consequences for that are going to happen. We have our next arc, which is entitled "The Righteous Colony." We're going to have a break for the 23rd. We'll be back on the 30th for the first episode of The Righteous Colony. And I gotta say, like, hopefully you're not gonna. The Righteous Colony is based on a real historical place that is perhaps the most horrific in the world. So we're not gonna have like too many episodes set in there exactly, but it is going to be dealing with some pretty horrible people and war crimes that the United States government was very much responsible and linked in with. I mean, as it's been a running theme for this. But I will say, like, kind of the theme of next couple episodes is like sort of, survival, being on the run, helping those on the run. So all of that is going to come into play when we come back for the Righteous Colony.
Sorry about doing a bit, everyone.
No. It's all
Nice.
it's good.
Don't worry about it.
And I love how it ties into the story because now, like, it reveals your presence to the enemy. So, like, it's it starts you off on the foot of you guys really got to go.
Well,
That last, I mean, I was doing so much producing. Like, everything went down halfway through and 3/4 through and all those. But that last scene, I mean, I'm a Marvel guy. I like MCU. I like the comic books. But do you guys remember when the hammer hit the shield? That's what I imagined when that happened. Just like it just leveled everything but them. That, I mean, even if you don't watch MCU, it's like just it leveled everything around them, but you're still standing there. It was dope. That was dope. Thank you, seriously, guys, for persevering. I think every challenge that could happen, happened this evening. Yeah, and we just played a game, and it was great. So thank you so much, people, for watching this in VOD, watching it live. Thank you guys so much for playing. That means the world to me, for you guys putting this into reality, just for pure entertainment, and we love that. Thank you so much, and we will be back in 2 weeks. So we're going to take a week off because, great minds have to create. So give Michael some time, right? Give him some time.
Give it a rest.
Give him some time to do this
Just
stuff.
want a pre-written adventure with spa day. It's
Oh my-
spa day.
So we will be back. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Next week, don't see us on Tuesday. Watch all the stuff on YouTube. If you don't know where we're at, if you don't know how to spell time to tabletop, instead of TO, it's a 2. You can find us. YouTube, youtube.com/time to tabletop. So check out all the videos on there. Other than that, make sure in these next 2 weeks to pull up a chair and make time to tabletop.
The tabletop.
Make the time, people. It means a
I
lot.
really wanted to kill that Nazi.
Don't we all?
My
I mean, they're
bad.
the worst. I don't want to say anything controversial.
Who are you offending? The Nazis?
Oh, darn.
Apparently they're bad.
Ooh.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace out, y'all.